The long bus ride from Somerset over to London to pick up the North Laurel Jaguars, who are 21-4 on the season, also ranked in the top 10. What an atmosphere. We're 20 minutes away from game time, and this place is packed. I'm Mike. He's Mike. Michael, can you hear me?
I can, sir. It is jamming in here. I'm going to turn myself up a little bit.
All right.
You are listening to and watching Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services High School Basketball. Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 22 years. Stay healthy at home with counseling services for children and adults using your phone or computer. Call Intrust at 606-676-0638 to get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Intrust, your mental health matters. And our presenting sponsors, Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships. And as a local Somerset Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, we offer all of our customers a huge selection of both new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Don Franklin Chevrolet, Buick, GMC takes pride in the vehicle you drive, the service we offer to customers, and the products we sell. View our inventory, schedule a test drive, and find out how we can save you money on a new vehicle. Visit them at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family Dealerships. They treat you like family. Mike Kerr, the atmosphere here, I mean, it really feels like a state tournament type atmosphere. This gym is packed, has been packed for a while. JV game went in overtime. The JV game felt like it was a varsity regional championship. This is an electric atmosphere, and, man, it's exciting to be here to bring it to them.
I want to say thanks to the AD here at North Laurel, Haley, for getting us all set up tonight, and for Coach Valentine and his support. And we're just here with 2 pretty good seats to see 2 pretty good basketball teams. Matter of fact, there's not a game around the state tonight that holds the cliche this one does. Now, these 2 teams like to get up and down the floor. These 2 teams like to shoot it. They got a couple of guys that like to dunk. We're also honorary members of the North Laurel Band tonight.
Yes,
so they are playing our song in the background, whatever that is. But again, you've got the Reed Shepherd story here at North Laurel, and everybody knows the story of Reed Shepherd, and he deserves what you've heard about him. He's legit.
You bet.
But he's not a one-trick pony. Davidson can flat out play. Sizemore can shoot the lights out of it. Brock and Dotson and Harris and some of these other kids can play. They're a really good basketball team.
Yes, sir.
Pulaski County, they're 23-0, so I'm just going to not expand on that. I'll let you talk for a minute.
They're a pretty good basketball team as well, Kerr. You mentioned there was a couple of kids that could dunk. Pulaski County has 4 in the starting lineup that can play above the rim. Very athletic. In high school basketball, you hear a lot of people talk about shot clock. Shot clock. Tonight, you're not going to need a shot clock. If they were a shot clock, about 5 seconds is probably all either team is going to use. They're going to throw a lot of balls up. The score is going to be probably a high-scoring game. Pulaski County has their work cut out for them tonight, but they look forward to the challenge. The student body, I think there was pep buses bussed over here from Pulaski County. Again, electric atmosphere between 2 really good ball clubs.
See, you've got 2 ball clubs and 2 fan bases that are going to enjoy a game tonight that when you and I are sitting around 15, 20 years from now, if I'm still kicking, and they'll be talking about, y'all remember the night that North and Pulaski played and Pulaski was undefeated and North had 12 All-Americans. You know, they'll exaggerate things a little bit. This is going to be fun. We're going to sit back and try to bring you the game as best we can. And again, Pulaski, you and I were chatting during our broadcast of Somerset and Estill County last night. Does Pulaski need a loss before district and region time?
Personally, I think so. I mean, now Coach Fraley may disagree.
Oh, he would disagree, yes.
But, you know, you're hosting that region on your floor. I think that adds a little pressure right there. And I think going in undefeated is a little bit extra pressure. I don't want that. But I'm just speaking as a fan. I'm not a ball coach.
Sure.
I'm not a player on the floor. But I think a blemish on a record wouldn't be the worst thing ever. But I know coach talk is you're going to want to win them all 1 game at a time.
Well, always remember that last part, that 1 game at a time.
You're not looking ahead on the schedule, 1 game at a time. And tonight, it's North Laurel.
North Laurel, if you look at the schedule they've played, they've lost 4 basketball games, 3 of those to top 10 opponents. This is a legit title contender. The 13th region is loaded this year.
They are loaded.
There's
yes,
4 or 5 really good basketball teams in this 13th. Best strength I can ever remember in the 13th. So whoever comes out of the 13th is going to be hardened. They're going to be tested.
There are 7 teams in the 13th region that have an RPI above 600. And
that tells you something.
In the 12th, there are 3.
Yes.
But now in the 13th region, though, we'll go ahead and get this out of the way. Knox Central, back-to-back-to-back region champs, till somebody knocks them off. I mean, they're King Cotton right now. However, if I'm not mistaken, next on North's schedule, Knox Central.
Yes, and if you talk to Coach Valentine, he'll tell you until we beat them in a region tournament, they are in charge of the 13th region.
Yeah, and Reed Shepard didn't arrive at North Laurel this year. He's been here for a couple years. Fantastic player, as good a player as you're going to see. I've watched the young man play a few times. He's as close to an unguardable high school player that I've watched. So I'm curious who's going to get the defensive matchup against Reed Shepard. My guess is, Mike, you and I talked about this young man also. Pulaski has a pretty good player that's just now hitting the floor for Pulaski County. 23-0, most of those, 22 of those wins were without Barrick Williams.
Barrick Williams is probably not ready to go 32 minutes. He's probably
Possibly
ready to
not.
go 10 or 12 minutes, but he gives you another athlete, another scorer, another
Super
defender. Yeah, he will add to this team, and it's just a question of getting his legs back and getting into the flow. But if you take Shepard, he's 24.7 a game, okay? He's at his most dangerous when he's not scoring the basketball. If you watch him with the ball in his hands, he's the kind of guy I always say, if you're a teammate of his, you better always have a head on a swivel.
Yes, sir.
Because if you step open somewhere, he's going to get you the basketball. And he and Davidson play out of one brain. I've seen them play a half a dozen times this year. They seem to sense the other one's movement before it even happens. They played together forever.
Question for you. I've heard they're cousins. Is there truth
They
to
are.
that?
They
Okay.
are.
So
And
dynamic duo that have some blood similar in the veins. That's impressive.
And you've got 2 kids that literally from Optimus Club on up
Sure.
have played basketball together. But they've got a guy in Sizemore. Clay Sizemore is one of the best three-point shooters in the state. If you go to sleep and let him pop open and set his feet, he can score. I said he scores like grapes sometimes. He just grabs a handful of things. And
Sizemore has 83 made three-point field goals on the season. Shepard has 56. Put that in perspective.
Yes.
So Sizemore is a guy that you better be up in his jersey all night long.
Now Harris is the post player for them. Not a great big post. If they miss anybody, that's one thing they do not have. Is the 6'6", 6'7" guy. Pulaski County's got a little better height across the board. But again, I think this is going to come down to which coach can get the team settled down first and get into the flow of your basketball game, and what do the whistles do? Do we eliminate anybody that we want to see play early?
Well, that's a big thing. Coming over here, I was talking to Nick Hibbard, and we were talking about the game, and he mentioned about this is on North's floor and worried about home cooking. And, of course, for me, I think you throw that out the window. Personally, the fouls could catch up because if you put some of your key players out of the game, that's going to hurt. And the foul shots. Kerr, you and I talked about that.
That's where we were headed. Good.
Pulaski County on the season shooting 62.8%. North Laurel at 82%. So North Laurel got the sizable advantage at the free throw line. And you don't want to foul them, and you don't want to put them there because they're going to get some easy points. And you're going to be careful about that. 3-point shots. Zach Travis likes to shoot the 3. They've got a lot of kids on. Gavin Stevens can burn you from anywhere on the floor. Pulaski County shoots about 35% from 3. North Laurel 43%. And total field goal percentage, Pulaski right at 50%. North Laurel right at 53%. This is a pretty evenly matched game. Again, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I do think Pulaski County advantage on the backboard. And so if shots are missed, you got Caleb Sloan down there in Lancaster. They can do some work on the glass. I like Pulaski. I think they have an advantage there. You mentioned the post, though, for North Laurel. I've watched a few of North Laurel's games. Davidson's got some nice post moves.
Oh, yeah.
He may not have the body of a prototypical post, but he can play the post in high school as well as anybody can.
Oh, yeah, he's the real deal.
He really is.
If it wasn't for the guy named Shepard on this basketball team, Davidson's name would be at the top of everybody's list about this basketball. He can play. Hey, let's do the fashion report brought to you by Magic Monograms. They're conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger. Magic Monogram, a place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monograms and Embroidery.
And Mike, Pulaski County, they've got their shooter shirts on. Looks like they're wearing the dark maroon. I've not watched them but a handful of times this year. We're going to have to wait till they shed the shirts to see what they're wearing. And I'm going to be honest, Mike, you and I were talking game. I didn't see North Laurel. Did you?
North's in the white with the blue and green trim. There's a traditional-looking uniform, and that will be our Magic Monograms fashion report for tonight. Our keys to the game. We've been beating on them already.
We really have, and we've talked about rebounds, free throws, foul trouble, and I think those are going to be – and momentum. Nerves. This is a big stage. This is a big stage. But, you know, Pulaski County has maybe one of the biggest gyms in the state of Kentucky, but I don't know they've had this many people in gyms, at least not this season. This is a pre-COVID type atmosphere. Love it. I wish I could have got to the broadcast without using that word.
No.
But I love the atmosphere tonight. This is high school basketball at its finest.
Well, if you don't like this, I don't think you like high school basketball.
Basketball.
Basketball, that's correct.
Yeah.
Period.
The keys to the game are brought to you by White's Cabinets. At White's Cabinets, they provide their customers with friendly service. They value your business, and it is their mission to provide reliable products and services. The courteous and professional team at White's Cabinet Design Center can turn your vision into reality. Visit the White's Cabinet Design Center on the corner of South 27 and Slate Branch Road to learn more about what they can do for you. And since 1979, Modern Systems has been protecting communities all across Kentucky, and they are proud to be part of the communities they serve, putting time and sponsorships to numerous charities like Project 5810, Relay for Life, March of Dimes, Heart Walk, local school programs, and many more. Modern Systems, your neighbors and your friends, and they work 24/7 to protect the things that matter most to you, from homes to businesses to schools and churches. Let Modern Systems be your trusted name in security. And our sponsor for our rebounds all night long, and I'm going to forget to say it when we have a Rick Barker rebound, is the man in the hat, Rick Barker. Rick Barker and Gobby Realty and Auction. Names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Gobby Realty and Auction has 49 years of experience in the real estate and auction business, and we are ready to put that to work for you. Go online at gobbyrealty.com for more information. And I'm going to do my best, Mike, to keep stats tonight.
Do the best.
And because there's going to be a lot of them. I'm excited about it. But keeping stats and correct scores is important to players, coaches, and fans. The same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. It is that time of year. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset. Mike, last night we talked about Pulaski County and the stuff that matters, postseason play. In the 47th district, they got the one sewed up. They're going to go on the road. That district is hosted at Casey. They're going to get Casey County in the 1-4 game. And then Somerset and Rockcastle are going to square off in that 2-3 game. And the 47th is a gauntlet. Usually every year, year in, year out. Look for that to be competitive again this year.
We're not going to go there, but we remember last year the 47th had a monster upset.
They did.
In the opening round of the boys. If you're a New York Yankees fan, the background music you hate. This is the Boston Red Sox Sweet Caroline playing in the background. And if I don't say it now, I may forget. Their pep band is legit. They're good.
And we are an honorary member tonight.
We are.
I'm right in their wheelhouse.
I'm playing second tuba right now.
Yeah.
We thank everybody for joining us tonight. If you know somebody who wants to watch this ball game, I got some good advice. Tune in LakeCumberlandSports.com, either on our Facebook or our webpage, because this house ain't ready to hold nobody else.
Yeah.
This place is packed out.
Fire marshal is here counting heads.
I don't know if he's here, but if he's not, somebody keep him out in the parking lot. Because I can remember everybody says, well, back in the day, Somerset used to be considered a big gym. Now it's a cracker box. But I can remember crowds in there with people just stuffed in there.
Oh, yeah.
Great atmosphere. Now we got it on a bigger stage, but it's the same atmosphere tonight.
You bet. You bet.
We talked a little bit about starting lineups. We'll get around to them here in just a minute. But if you're like me, there's a sleeper in those lineups somewhere that when we get done tonight, we're going to go, oh, by the way, so-and-so lit it up tonight.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. We talked about Shepherd quite a bit. Gavin Stevens, the player that transferred from Somerset over to Pulaski this year, he's a difference maker, Mike. I watched that Pulaski-Southwestern game. Southwestern played with Pulaski for about 3 quarters, and Gavin Stevens said, you know what, I'm done playing around. I'm putting the team on my back, and let's shut this thing down. And he was hitting 3-point shots from way downtown. The thing about Gavin, though, is he can take you to the rim. He can play above the rim. Defensively, he's a monster. And then really athleticism, to talk athleticism, Zach Travis. I mean, Zach Travis above the rim, athletic as they come. We could have a dunk contest tonight. I mean, it's interesting to see how that's going to play out.
Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to step out and thank some of our sponsors. We're going to come back. We'll get you the starting lineups. We'll get you the opening tip. We may even join the band before it's all over. It's LakeCumberlandSports.com.
Has much to offer. Enjoy it. Follow your dreams. Start a new business or expand an existing one. I'm Michael Bush, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. Come find out why more businesses are choosing United Cumberland.
Cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash? Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
We're giving cash for cars.
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust. Someone you can count on. Now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
And welcome back to North Laurel High School. We're back just in time as the color guard has joined us. We're going to have the national anthem that's presented by the North Laurel Band. And after that, we'll get you the starting lineups and get you ready for PC and North Laurel. This ought to be fun. Hats off to the horn section of the North Laurel Band for our national anthem. We're going to hang loose just a second as the color guard exits the floor. And then Michael and I are going to get you ready for North Laurel and Pulaski County. The starting lineups are about to be introduced. And Michael?
Yes, sir.
You want to do that or do you want me to?
I'll let you do it.
Very good, not a problem. Pulaski County, the visitors, they come in at, oh, by the way, 23-0 on the season. Under Coach John Fraley, they're going to start like this. Gavin Stevens, leading scorer on this basketball team at 16.7 a game, followed by Zach Travis at 15.3 a game. Also, Caden Lancaster, alike 15.3 points per game. Kalen Sloan at 9 a game, and Carson Fraley will round out the starting lineup at 4.7. That's Stevens, Travis, Lancaster, Sloan, and Fraley for Pulaski County. For North Laurel High School under Coach Nate Valentine, 20-4 on the season. They'll go like this. Caden Harris at 4 points a game will start in a post. Brady Brock at one wing, 8.5 a game. Clay Sizemore the other wing at 12 a game. Ryan Davidson at the forward position at 19.4. And Reed Shepard will round out the starting lineup, 24.7. North is the leading free throw shooting team in the state of Kentucky.
That helps.
Reed is in the top 3 in the state of Kentucky. And Davidson is in the top 10 in the state of Kentucky.
Wow.
And Sizemore is in the top 10 in 3 shooting. So I'm telling you, these are 2 legit basketball teams, Michael.
Yeah, and they're not one-trick ponies. Neither one of these squads.
And they're not going to set on the basketball.
No, they are not.
Quote me on that.
5 seconds or less is my guess.
3-pass rule. If you hadn't shot it in 3 passes, give it up. Just
hot potato.
We're glad you could join us. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Hope Kevin and Kelly are getting better. They've been under the weather. Wish them the best. And we're just going to ask that you sit back, relax, enjoy it with us. We don't get to do games like this every day. This ought to whet your appetite for coming out somewhere and supporting a high school basketball event.
You bet. And hopefully this will be some good exposure for some of these young men that maybe haven't signed on to the next level.
Right.
Because there's a lot of young men in this ball game that can play ball at the collegiate level.
We're probably looking at legitimately 5 or 6 kids out here who are going to play at the next level, maybe more.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Pulaski, it will be Stevens to jump. North hasn't broken huddle yet. Tate Valentine with last words of wisdom. Michael, you ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Jeremiah, you ready to go? Pat, you ready to go? Let's go. Let's have this. Band, you all ready? Band's ready.
I'm going to try not to hit your camera.
The student section from North Laurel is off the chain. There's the tip. They're going to say, let's do it again. Said he hit it on the way up. Gonna
Student
start
section's
over.
ready.
Yeah, both student sections are cranked. And the officials have a discussion. All right, guys, that's the last time you get to do that. Let's go. We're going to try it again. Shepard and Stevens. Controlled to Sizemore. Back to Shepard. We're going to play. As soon as the tuba sets down, I will. North has it in front court. If you just joined us, we just tipped this thing off. Harris, top of the key, can't get away. Pulaski, man-to-man. Travis all over Shepard, and he threw it away. There's that defensive matchup you mentioned.
Yeah, two super athletic guards.
North, full court man. Sloan's going to leave it for Fraley, and he's going to work things out. He'll bring it up floor.
Oh, by the way, Fraley, an 8th grader.
Yes. And Pulaski won that JV game you mentioned in overtime. We've played half a minute. Taken to the rack, Strong, didn't go, put up and in by Sloan. Travis broke down the defense, missed the layup, but Sloan with the putback. It's 2-0 Pulaski. Harris has it, kicks it out. There's that man, 3 off the rim. Rebound comes away to Davidson. He's going to give it back to Sizemore, who missed the 3, but he's got it back in his possession. Shepard puts it on the deck, splits the defense. In the corner, 3 ball, wide open. Brady Brock, and it's 3-2 North Laurel. You leave Brock and Sizemore open in their defense, you do it at your own risk.
Yes, sir.
They both can shoot it from deep. They have a roll, and that is it. Fraley with Brock all over him. Gets it back from Travis. Sloan dumped down to Stevens. Pull up from 8. Shot it too hard. No good. Davidson with a man-sized rebound. Ahead to Shepard. 3 in the corner. Pull up. No good. Too hard off the back rim by Brock, and Pulaski has a rebound. Got a wide open look. Didn't fall. Lancaster, they're going to spin it around the top. Pulaski in a 4-out offense. Travis just rises up and knocks down a Turner Realty Group 3-point shot. That's just, I'll take this. He and Shepard. Shepard pulls up and says, I'll try to match it. Can't. Lancaster has the rebound. Here comes Fraley. Front court. Sloan takes the 3. No. Lancaster and Shepard. From here, it might have went off Shepard. They say it went off Lancaster.
Hard to tell there.
They count. I don't.
That's exactly right.
North has the ball. 5-3 if you just joined us. Pulaski's up 2 minutes and a half into this opening quarter. Nobody's sat down yet.
I got a feeling they may not.
Drop it inside to Shepard. He takes Travis down on the block and shows another part of his game, which is an ability to post. We're tied at 5. Slapped away by Shepard. Picked up by Harris. Euro step. Layup. 4 in a row. North has a 2-point lead. They feed off that here, by the way. Fraley behind the back. Gets it to Travis. He'll come off a high screen and roll. All the way to the rim. Put it up. No. Strong rebound by Sloan. Put it in. Wow. 7 up. I'll have one. Thank you.
Caleb Sloan really playing well in the post early in this one.
Shepard gets a slip to Davidson along the baseline. Davidson got a wraparound easy one. 9-7, and the pace is just what I thought it would be.
Yes, sir. It's not going to slow down all night.
Inside, Stevens got his head down into Sizemore. They bumped around a little. Goes out of bounds. They're going to say it rolled up Sizemore. Pulaski basketball. The officials are letting them play.
Yes, they are.
Will that happen? Will that continue? I don't know.
I hope so.
Inbound to Stevens. We'll get a first foul of the game on Harris. So Gavin Stevens will step to the line. First one's good. 1 point North lead. 4:17 to go. Opening quarter. We're tied at 9. We were tied at 5. We were tied at 7. We were tied at 9. There's a theme here as Shepard brings it to front court. Crossover. Gets it to Davidson. Puts it on the deck. Blow by. Can't get there. Behind him. 3 ball in the air. That looked good for a long time from Sizemore, but it kicked out. Pulaski 4 out. Lancaster with a long 3, a lot of arch. Sloan with the save. He slaps it off Harris. Nice play by Sloan. It'll be Pulaski basketball.
It was heads-up play.
Sloan's got 4 points to this point. Is that correct?
I'll have to tell you that in a minute.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. They get it to Travis on an inbounds cut. He missed an easy one. Rebound is going to come away to Brock. Pulaski lost a shot, an easy one. Shepard, front court, he's pushed. Lancaster with a foul. It's his gym, it's his house. You don't put your hands in the middle of his chest.
That's true.
And expect to get away with it.
Not going to get away with it tonight.
No, not going to happen. North basketball to inbounds. Davidson looked at the 3, put it on the deck, blow by. Stevens with the block, and they call a foul. His reaction was immediate.
He didn't like it.
2 pretty good athletes right there.
Very good athletes. From here, it looked like a clean block, but our opinion does not matter.
Must have been body because the arm was safe. Davidson free throw. Yes, and I said it in the opening, and I'll say it again. You foul Davidson and Shepard at your own risk. They shoot as high a percentage about anybody in the state. That one's perfect. North with the 2-point cushion. 3:27 to go in the opening. Little trap. They get it to Sloan. Pulled up from 12. Buried it. Sloan with a nice start. We're tied at 11. Why not? Shepard put it on the deck. Left hand pull up. Shot it short. Sloan with a rebound. Stevens brings it up the left side. Can't get away. Now they'll get it back to Travis, and he'll give it to Fraley, and Pulaski will run their offense. Fraley down the lane, runs over Harris. Offensive foul. Barrett Williams checks in for Pulaski County, a name you haven't heard unless you listened last night. Sunday got his first appearance. He's been off with a football injury. Quite an athlete.
Yeah, Duggar and
Williams
checking in.
They brought both energy bunnies in.
Fraley and Lancaster getting a breather.
Shepard pulls up from about 22 feet. No. Stevens with a rebound. Pulaski going to run. Travis looked at the 3, spin move. Shepard all over him. Got a hand on it. Travis got it back. Williams just touched it, missed the 3. Rebound on the backside by Davidson, and I will say this for Davidson. He knows how to two-hand rebound.
You just got a foul on Gavin Stevens. That's his second. That's big.
And when you bump, like I said, you can't go up and knock the rebound away from Davidson the way he rebounds. That's huge for Pulaski County. A lot of height lost in that deal as well as the offense.
So Lancaster coming in.
Stevens tries to get it. Excuse me, Shepard on a no-look tried to get a cutting Davidson. It sails into the end zone off Pulaski. It'll be North basketball. We're tied at 11, by the way. 2:15 to go in the opening quarter. Shepard pops wide open, missed the three. It hit the back support. Out of bounds, Pulaski County.
Mike, we looked right before game time. North and Pulaski played last year at the Big House. 99-88 in favor of North Laurel.
Neither team shooting it very well. That'll pick up, I think. Travis with Shepard to front court now. Crossover, behind the back. Williams in the corner. He'll spin it out. Shepard switched on him now. Duggar down the lane, put it up, drew contact. I heard it up here. Fouls on Sizemore, his first. A rare miss. Pulaski County, a 62% free throw shooting team. That has to be better tonight. Second one by Duggar, it'll crawl in, so he's on the board. And Pulaski has a 1-point lead. Shepard to front court. Did I mention it's an inferno in here?
It's 110 degrees.
I hope it's not that hot on the floor. Shepard pulled up. We got a whistle. We got a push. Travis said, "What'd I do?" He has a foul. Team's fifth.
And why that's an issue, Mike, is because of how well this team shoots free throws. You don't want to get in the bonus.
Yep, you certainly don't. Davidson couldn't break down the defense, gave it up. Brock will give it. Oh, thrown away, but against. Brock finds it. Davidson turns down the drive. Now between the legs, he will go now. Pull up on the move and laid it in. That's pretty sweet.
He can create his own shot.
1-point lead to North. We head toward a minute in the opening quarter. Pulaski again with a 4-out offense. Try to get it inside. We've got a hold. I think Dotson, but don't hold me to this. Yes, it'll go against Chase Dotson. Harris will come back. Sizemore will get his first chance to catch a breather. 1:04 to go in this opening quarter. Williams into Lancaster, pulls up from 17. Back rim and fell. Pulaski has a 1-point lead. Yep. Layup by Shepard before I could say anything. Grabbed it out of the net. One pass, one dribble, layup. Sloan gives it up. Lancaster got one a minute ago. He'll get another one. 1-point Pulaski lead. Tell me if you've heard this before. Shepard has it slapped away, grabs it back, kicks it on the wing to Brock, and you heard it. He buried a three. 2-point North lead. This is fun, Mike.
This is very much fun.
Shepard slapped that one into the cheap seats. It's going to stay with Pulaski County. Pulaski will put Chase Fry into the game. Sloan will get his first rest. 18.7 to go in the opening quarter. North up 18-16. Duggar and Williams out almost at midcourt. Williams will get it at 10 seconds. They look to him to run the last second shot. Drives into about 12 feet, can't get away, finds Lancaster on the cut, ball on the floor. Ball still loose, Shepard on the deck. I think there's a horn in there somewhere,
I think
there?
so.
I couldn't hear it. Let's call it an end of a quarter. 18-16 North on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
And since 1906.
Life has much to offer. Enjoy it. Follow your dreams. Start a new business or expand an existing one. I'm Michael Bush, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. Come find out why more businesses are choosing United Cumberland.
We are back, 1 quarter in the book here at North Laurel High School. The record for indoor temperature at a high school basketball game this year has been broken. It is a beautiful night. Entrust Healthcare Counseling Service High School basketball presented by the Don Franklin Somerset family of dealerships here on LakeCumberlandSports.com. We're glad you're with us, and I was wrong, partner. Stevens is back out there. North has their usual suspects. Well, Dotson's in the game. Excuse me, he's in for Brock.
For Brock?
Yep.
And you said Stevens for?
Stevens is in, along with Travis. Travis with a 3, deep left, didn't draw iron. Davidson scrambles with the deep rebound, and finally, about 18 feet from the basket, came up with it. Shepard pulls up from 12, got it. Got the shooter's roll. Biggest lead of the game, 4 points. Quickly to front court. Williams takes it up. Davidson rejects it into the end zone. North basketball. There's some athletes on the floor.
There really are.
My
some
goodness.
Good matchups out there, too.
Stevens steps back from 20 and buried it. His first 3. A Turner Realty Group 3. And it's a 1-point North lead early second quarter. Shepard pulls up, all the way twist around, gives it behind him to Sizemore. You can tell by the crowd he buried a 3. How's that for a 360
assist?
I don't know if I've seen many of those.
Still early.
Williams walks it up, gets it to Stevens. He looked at another 3, pulls up from 16, shot it too hard, but Travis will run down the long rebound. Back to Stevens. Stevens on the deck. Travis looked at about a 24-footer, thought better. Lost it, got it back. Williams turned down the 3. Travis can't find the handle this trip. That's 2 fumbles, but he recovered both of them. Pretty good defense out here by Davidson on a much smaller player. Longest possession of the game. Stevens inside, laid it in. Great feed. Good finish. 2-point North lead. Shepard between the legs, pulls up, finds a cutting. Harris put it up and in. I told you in the lead in, he's as dangerous or more dangerous with feeding the ball than he is shooting the ball. There's Williams, can't get away. Stevens pulls the trigger on a long one. Shepard looks ahead of the pack to Sizemore, put it up too hard. No good on the follow by Davidson. Pulaski comes this way. Williams put it up too hard, slap out, comes to Sizemore. He leaves it with Shepard, laid it in. I will tell you this, if you get in a transition open floor with this bunch,
be a long night.
It's like flirting with a snake. 6-point lead North, 5:22 to go in the opening half. Lancaster puts it on the deck, blow by, blocked by Shepard. Comes away to Sizemore. He gets it to Shepard. Shepard looking ahead, finds Dotson. 3 in the air, no. Stevens with the rebound. Dotson got a look, just didn't go. Timeout on the floor. We are going to take it with them.
The Ron Shaw Realtors are sponsor for our timeout.
Yes.
The name to know when you or your friends and family are buying or selling real estate is Ron Shaw with Weichert Realtors and Ford Brothers. Ron has a long-standing history of community service and is a proud supporter of youth sports in the Lake Cumberland area. Ron truly cares for others and works hard for all of his clients, no matter the size or value of the property they are selling. You can contact Ron Shaw at 606-271-0774 or email him at ronshaw45@gmail.com. That's Ron Shaw at Weichert Realtors, Ford Brothers. And join us at halftime for the Hansford Halftime Report. Susan Hansford believes that just like in a ball game, everyone needs a coach in the important events in life. Having a great realtor when purchasing a home or property makes all the difference in the outcome of the transaction. Susan Hansford will guide you through that transaction so you can appreciate the journey through the real estate process. Call Susan Hansford today at 606-219-3276.
4:57 to go in the opening half. 6-point lead for North. Pulaski has the basketball. Fraley has checked back in for Pulaski County. He and Sloan have returned to the lineup. Sloan to Fraley. Stevens down on the block. Pull up off glass. No. Shepard has a rebound. Travis slapped him on the arm. Travis is going to pick up the foul. And if you're Pulaski County, two of the guys who you really need have 2 fouls each.
That was just Travis's first.
I had him for another one, so correct me, and that's a good thing if you're a Pulaski fan. Shepard will walk at the front court, sitting on a 6-point lead. Little pick and roll with Davidson. Put it in. Like I said, on a lot of teams, that's the bell cow.
Yeah, man.
He can play. Lancaster pulls up, baseline jumper, tough shot, no. And on cue, Davidson has a rebound to Shepard. Heads to front court, pulls up from 23, shot it short. Davidson and Shepard scrap for it. Shepard comes out of the scrap looking to the corner to try to set up a three-point shooter. He's got a little bit of court awareness. North basketball. Halfway through the second quarter. Biggest lead of the game for either team as North is up by 8 on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard. Shepard got away with a double dribble. Pulled up and spun off, so all is equal. Stevens heads to front court, gives it to Fraley. Down on the block to Lancaster. Well done.
Lancaster putting together a solid first half.
He's another of those bodies that's hard to match up with.
He's really quick.
He is. Tough pass by Brock, stolen away by Lancaster. Here goes Stevens on a Euro. Laid it in, 4 quick points, and that 8-point lead is cut in half now, North by 4. Whistles blow everywhere, and Nate Valentine says, give me a 30-second timeout, Michael. Let's take it with him.
Since 1906, United Cumberland Bank held firm to a singular focus that the business of each person who graces our doorway or drive-through is worthy of our full time and attention. We take pride in the hundreds of years of total combined experience shared among our fellow bankers and offer this experience back to our customers through our commitment to excellence in all that we do. Member FDIC. And in real estate, working with the right people matters. Barry Turner, broker and co-owner at Turner Realty Group, knows the ropes. Over the years, Turner Realty Group has developed excellent relationships with their clients. See for yourself on their Zillow profile with more reviews than anyone else in the Lake Cumberland region. Turner Realty Group is just off Highway 27 between lots 21 and 22. Call 679-SOLD or go online at shopsomersethomes.com. That's Turner Realty Group, sponsor of our 3-point shots. Turner Realty Group 3-point shot.
I will live to eat these words, but for the first quarter and a half, it's been a well-officiated basketball game. North to inbounds. Shepard will take it at about the 85-foot mark and head up the floor with it. Davidson will pop out. They're going to run their offense. Pulaski's been man since we got here. Davidson to the rim, put it up in traffic, went and got his own. Nice offensive board. He's looking for a guard to give it to. Can't find one. Spins away. Lost it. Lancaster with the steal. Travis over the top from Sloan. Behind him to Stevens. Put it in. That's some pretty unselfish basketball.
Yes, sir.
And that 8-point lead is now a 2-point lead for North Laurel. Shepard bumped by Fraley. I heard it up here. Let me be redundant, Michael. It's his house. It's his show. You don't get away with that in this house.
That's the 7th team foul, Mike. So,
yeah, and you put one of the leading free throw shooters in the state of Kentucky. I'm not trying to jinx him, but you don't want him spending a lot of quality time at your free throw line.
Right.
That one's perfect. 3-point North lead, 2:40 to go.
Have we mentioned how hot it is in here?
Yeah, I hope you do. That one took a trip, but it stayed. North will get Kyler Elza into the game, and Shepard is going to get a brief rest, and I do mean brief. I bet on it. Pulaski to inbound. Sloan. Full court 2-2-1. No, they're man. They're just going to stay man. No, they do go into a 2-2-1. It is a zone trap. Tough pass stolen by Stevens off the head of Lancaster. Wow, that'll leave a mark. Brock comes away with a loose change, but pass was just too hot. The idea was good.
Yeah, Lancaster was set up for the rebound and just didn't see the ball coming.
North exchanging it. 5-out offense they're running right now. They're trying to get something to Davidson on the inside. I thought he would flash after they went to the weak side here, but they didn't. Shot no good. Travis with a board. Stevens pulls up from 22, shot at 23. Rebound Davidson. I've said that a lot tonight.
You have. We'll break that down for you at halftime.
Wow. On our Susan B. Hansford halftime show. Sizemore bounces it. Now they'll swap off of him. Davidson puts it on the deck between the legs. Spin move. Can't get away. Pulls up. Shot up. No. Rebound Brock. Out to Elza. Sizemore. Pulaski's done a good job of getting in the face of the three-point shooters, which is important against this team. Dotson picked up the dribble.
Approaching a minute left here before halftime on the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard.
Lead. Threw it away. Ball got away from Brock. Sloan to the other end, put it up too hard. Travis might have been on the back, no call, but it comes away to Sizemore. Pulaski lost a two-point opportunity.
They really did, and they know it.
John Fraley knows it. They'll find Davidson. Lancaster's played him, back him down, put up the left-hander off glass. Did I mention he can play? 6-point lead. Pulaski, 30 seconds to go. Travis spin it around the outside. Sloan at the free throw line. Everybody else outside. Travis, three from the corner. Yes. Turner Realty Group three-point shot. 3-point lead. We go under 10 seconds for North. Sizemore playing the point. Pulls up from three on the move. Oh my.
Wow.
36-30 North Laurel leads here at halftime on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Has much to offer. Enjoy it. Follow your dreams. Start a new business or expand an existing one. I'm Michael Bush, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. Come find out why more businesses are choosing United Cumberland.
Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash. Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash for cars.
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust. Someone you can count on. Now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
Welcome back to the jungle here at North Laurel High School, where North Laurel leads Pulaski County 36-30. This is the Hansford Halftime Report. Susan Hansford believes, just like in a ball game, everyone needs a coach in the important events in life. Having a great realtor when purchasing a home or property makes all the difference in the outcome of the transaction. Susan Hansford will guide you through that transaction so you can appreciate the journey through the real estate process. Call Susan Hansford today at 606-219-3276 to begin your journey. Mike, very entertaining first half. We'll go through some statistics for you. First quarter, North Laurel wins that one 18-16. Second quarter, North Laurel wins that one 18-14. That gets us to our halftime score of 36-30. I'm going to break down what I could keep up with, folks. The pace has been frantic. The score, though, is lower, on pace for a lower score than we had last year against these two squads. However, the field goal percentage in the first half for Pulaski County, shooting 44%, 12 out of 27 from the floor. North Laurel, 51%, 14 out of 27 from the floor. Three-point shots, Pulaski County 3 out of 8 for 37%. North Laurel 4 out of 11 for 36%. Free throws, Pulaski County 3 out of 4. North Laurel 4 out of 4. So even at the line, that's good if you're Pulaski, particularly because you got into a little bit of foul trouble and that didn't end up hurting you. Rebounding the basketball, I thought Pulaski had the advantage going into this one. North Laurel wins the first half rebounding battle 12-11. Offensive rebounds, North Laurel has 4, Pulaski has 3. Assists, North Laurel had 7, Pulaski had 4. Steals, Pulaski had 3, North Laurel had 1. 2 block shots from North Laurel. Really played clean basketball, what I have for the first half. Personal fouls, Pulaski picked up 7, North Laurel only 3. Second chance points, Pulaski did have 6, North Laurel had 3. And points off turnovers, Pulaski had 2, North Laurel didn't have any of those. Some individual statistics, Gavin Stevens leads the Maroons with 11 points at the half on 2 of 2 from the field, 1 out of 3 from three-point range. He does have 3 rebounds. Caleb Sloan with 6 points. Zach Travis had 6 points. Caden Lancaster, 6 points. Bryson Duggar has a point that he got from the free throw line. That rounds up the scoring for Pulaski here in the first half. Reed Shepard leads North Laurel with 12. Ryan Davidson right behind him with 10 for North Laurel. Brody Brock had 6 on 2 out of 3 from three-point range. Clay Sizemore had 6, 2 out of 4 from three-point range. And the one that he shot from his hip pocket right there at the half that helped extend the lead here at halftime out to 6. Caden Harris had 2 points in the first half, and that rounds out the scoring. Mike, highly competitive. We kind of got what we thought we would get. Electric atmosphere, tight game, quick pace. Three-point shooting maybe not as successful for either team than maybe what they had hoped. Reed Shepard, at halftime is at 12, right at his season average of 24. And then Davidson really kind of did what he wanted to do. He kind of showed that. You mentioned the brief break that Shepard had there. They might have snuck a few extra minutes on the bench. It didn't hurt him.
Right.
You know, so we're going to gear up here for a really good second half of basketball.
I hope y'all can enjoy it as much as we're enjoying it. They did something really cool here tonight, and I want to shout out. The atmosphere's been really good. I mean, we've had the dance team, we had the band, but they just recognized their faculty.
Awesome.
They gave their teachers a free admission to tonight's game. I think they have fed them, and they just introduced the faculty of North Laurel High School. And to me, they have picked a really good night to do something like that. They knew this place would be stuffed. But again, I think the defense might have had something to do with the score not being in the 40s already. Both teams came out and got in each other's face.
They did. Very, very athletic ball squads, both of them. I'm going to give a shout-out to Caden Lancaster. Defensively in the first half, he jumped off the page to me, Mike. He had a couple of steals, turned out big. And then offensively, he is really quick. He's 3 out of 5 from the field in the first half. He is quick, and I got the feeling looking at Davidson's offensive game, he's used to blowing by the defender.
You're right.
He didn't have that kind of success tonight with Caden Lancaster down there on the post and Caleb Sloan. Both of those guys can move. They're really quick bigs, and I don't think that's prototypical of high school basketball teams.
Camera guy just walked by, Nick with us tonight. He'll have some stuff posted after a while, I'm sure, and we brought the whole crew tonight. Yep, 6-point lead North over Pulaski at halftime. We're going to step out and hear something from our sponsors. And when we come back, Michael and I will have second half action teed up for you here on LakeCumberlandSports.com.
Has much to offer. Enjoy it. Follow your dreams. Start a new business or expand an existing one. I'm Michael Bush, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. Come find out why more businesses are choosing United Cumberland.
Welcome back to North Laurel High School. You are watching Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services High School Basketball. Intrust Counseling Services is hiring statewide as well, right here in Somerset. If you are a therapist looking for a great full-time or part-time position, visit their website at intrust-healthcare.com. At Intrust, your mental health matters. And Don Franklin, Somerset Family Dealerships, they treat you like family. As a local Somerset Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer, they offer all of our customers a huge selection of both new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Don Franklin Chevrolet, Buick, GMC takes pride in the vehicle you drive, the service we offer to customers, and the products we sell. View our inventory, schedule a test drive, and find out how we can save you money on a new vehicle. Visit them at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family Dealerships. They treat you like family.
The cat has growled. The Jaguar is ready. We're ready. Second half to action. North has it. Shepherd will walk it to front court. Pulaski County with the original starting lineup. Shepherd through the defense, finds Harris. 3 ball straight away. You can't let that man stay open. Sizemore buried one. Largest lead of the game. 9 points for North Laurel. Pulaski into Sloan. Pulls up from 8. Shot it too hard. Rebound Brock. Ahead to Shepherd. Crossover, pulls up from 15. Shot it too hard. Stevens with a board. Travis waves people away, gives it to Fraley, and North is in a 2-3 zone this trip. Sloan in the corner, can't get it away. Fraley spin it around to Travis. Stevens looks inside, can't find. They're trying to get Lancaster posted on Harris and couldn't get it done that trip. Patiently, Sloan has it. Stevens just steps back into the corner and launches. Sloan got the carom, put it in. Sloan's got 8. A Citizens National Bank shot. Whoa. Davidson a blow by, gets it in the corner. Sizemore a step away three, didn't go this time. And Fraley has a rebound. That would have brought the house down.
Davison actually did Stevens a favor there because Stevens was in the air.
He could have drawn the foul.
And if he got his third foul, that would not have been good.
In transition, Pulaski loses it, so it's going to come back to North. Shepard bounces it to Davidson. Puts it on the deck, has Fraley guarding him, takes the point guard to the rim, Dutton. Got his own, put it in. Davidson has quick hops.
He does.
When he misses, he can go back up in a hurry.
And he's a smart player. He noticed the mismatch.
Lancaster tries to get it inside, or they try to get inside to Lancaster. Shepard picks it up, bodies everywhere. Inside, foul on Sloan. Davidson tried to get the wraparound. Sloan got the foul. First foul on either team here in the second half, but you put an 80% free throw shooter on the line. How do you like his shoes?
I do. It reminds me of Alexa Smitty.
Last night, yeah, it does.
Smitty, if you lost your shoes, I think we found them.
Davidson hits the free throw. Oh, I got another one. You know, we've got them in North Laurel's girls coming up.
You do? Yeah, I think you and Josh McKinney.
Who knows? Is that right? They're going to let me and him work together?
Yeah.
Oh, my. Davidson shot it bottom of the sack, and the lead is 11, and that is the largest lead for either team. Travis to Fraley. Stolen away by Shepard. Three by Sizemore. No. Fraley with a strong backside rebound. Down the lane, nobody plays him. Put it up too hard. Harris. Rebound Harris. Bodies everywhere. Fraley will pick himself up. Shepard inside. Got it into Davidson. Didn't go. Harris dug it out. He got fouled. There's Harris doing what he do, too. He's in there to scrap.
Who'd they call it on? Lancaster?
Yep. Yes, it was.
I've got him with 2, actually.
That's what they got, so let's go with that, okay? You're down 11. You've got to get a couple stops here. It's not time to start worrying about him. Stevens falls down. Davidson does him a favor and shoots over the top of the body. Rebound comes away to Barrick Williams, who's checked in for Pulaski County. Travis show and go. Behind him is Sloan. Pulls up from 17. It got in. It got out. It got in. I think they called that a 2.
Yeah, that's
I did. Anyway, Shepard, crossover, down the lane. Travis, they're going to call Travis for the foul.
I didn't see it.
I didn't, but the officials looked at each other long enough. You could see it coming. That's at least 3 on Zach Travis. Or is that 2?
2.
I had him for 1.5, and I never got rid of it. That's the second foul on Zach Travis in the game.
And
Shepard hasn't scored in this half. That one's good. Just a mental note. That's 3 free throws already North has scored in this quarter. That's 4 free throws in this quarter.
And that's all they shot in the first half was 4.
Yep, and Pulaski can't let them get in a foul situation. Terrible pass, but saved by Travis. Lancaster, a little teardrop along the baseline, laid it in. He's got 8. Shepard pulls up from 20, and he got hit. Now Travis has 3 fouls.
Yeah, he had that foul you were trying to give him for the last 10 minutes.
Well, I shouldn't have given it to him. I may have jinxed him, but I will say this for the 3rd time tonight. His house, his game, you can't bump a shooter. Shepard hits a free throw. That's 3 in a row. Shepard hits a free throw. That's 4 in a row. How long you want to sit here? That's 5 in a row. And that is the biggest lead. That's 12. Pulaski needing to start to carve, and you can't again, leave them at the free throw line. You've committed 5 fouls already here in the third quarter. Band's coming back. This time they're going to get the call against Brock, and he protests.
Coach Fraley giving the official a little chat down there. He didn't like that call. A couple calls against Travis, and the sense of urgency is there. Travis with 3 fouls, still in the game. He knows that this is critical right here.
Yeah, I don't think you can afford to take him out.
No.
Tough pass. Stevens, bump, no good. They're going to give him the block. The basket's good. Foul is on Davidson. Stevens, for his size, does that very well.
Yes, he's very agile.
Avoided enough of the contact to get the call. And he, unlike many of his Pulaski teammates, is a very good free throw shooter.
He's got a nice-looking shot.
3-point trip, leads back to 9. Shepard, crossover, double crossover, Euro step, put it up, no. Went and got the rebound, lost it. Here comes Williams to Travis. Travis spin move in the lane, put it in. Pulaski making a run. They've got it back to 7. Crowd into the game. That's the Pulaski crowd, by the way. Davidson. 3 ball in the air by Sizemore. He's got 4 threes. And that was a dagger. 10-point game.
You can tell he shot a few of those.
He has practiced that shot. Lancaster from 3 shot it wide left. It'll sail out of bounds. Harris comes back as he will get Elza. 44 gets 15. Shepard will walk it to front court. Thank you. We can use the break. Lancaster plays him. Guess who's got it? 3 in the air, this time no good by Sizemore. Pulaski, Lancaster ahead of the pack. Gets it to Sloan, 3 ball, straight away, shot it short. Shepard said, I didn't hit it. His house, his game.
His house, his rules.
Evidently he didn't hit it because it sailed out of bounds, and John Fraley's going to take a timeout, and we're going to take it with him. 51-41, 3:07 to go in the third quarter. North on top in the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
You are watching Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services high school basketball. Stressed, anxious, depressed? At Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services, your mental health matters. Intrust offers you the flexibility of providing you counseling services in their office, on the phone, or through your computer. Give them a call at 606-676-0638 or visit their website at intrust-healthcare.com and get services started for you or anyone in your family today. At Intrust, your mental health matters. And be sure to watch Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week on Lake Cumberland Sports. Our next video broadcast will be this Friday night. Southwestern versus Pulaski. Boy-girl doubleheader. We'll be bringing the action to you from the Southwestern's ball court, the Wigwam. Buffalo Wings and Rings. Wings created your way, and always fresh, never frozen burgers. And conveniently located off North Highway 27 between Big Lots and Backyard Burger, Magic Monograms is the place for custom embroidery, screen printing, and so much more. They can put your designs on medical and athletic uniforms, corporate and school apparel. Find them on Facebook. Search Magic Monograms and Embroidery.
Going to promo that girls basketball game between PC and Southwestern. That one ought to be fun. That's 2 good basketball teams.
It really is. And listen, Southwestern's boys team, better than their record would
coming.
indicate.
They are.
They really have lost a lot of close contests, and they got a lot of good basketball ahead of them.
Shepard, the front court, gives it to Harris. Step back. The guy beside me called a walk. They didn't. Thrown away. Sloan with a steal. Kick it ahead to Williams. Great bounce pass, and Shepard blocked it. They did call the foul on Shepard, I think. I'm going to say they did. They did. That is his first. Only the team's third. Barrick Williams at the line. He'll spin that one up and in. First points of the game. Again, it may be another week. It may be district week before he gets back full speed.
Super athletic young man.
And he'll help their free throw percentage as he buries a couple. 8-point game. Still 2:46 to go, third quarter. Forever to play in this one, guys. Shepard, crossover on Duggar, who's checked in to chase him for a while. Pulls up from 8 feet. No. Sloan, another rebound. Sloan's had a nice night.
He really has. He and Lancaster have done well in the post. For
Williams turns it over. Here goes Davidson. Pulls up from about 12 or 8 feet off the glass. That's a sweet shot right there.
He's done that before.
He's done it before. I think he's tried that before. Shepard goes for the steal. They got to call that one. He knocked Duggar into the sidelines. Well, I thought I'd overplayed my hand there. They did call that.
They did, yes, sir.
Well, it's down there where we're in restricted view a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. There's a lot of people in here.
Did you mention that?
It seems to be getting a little cooler, though.
Somebody propped the door open, maybe. Duggar spins it to Williams. Sloan sees the three. Short. Davidson tripped. Duggar with a foul. Good hustle play by Duggar. I don't fault the play. The only problem is you've added another foul to this.
That's 5.
This witch's brew that's going to turn out with North shooting a lot of free throws.
Fraley checking in Williams.
Duggar says, I'm going to chase Shepard wherever he goes. Pulaski is man. Duggar says hi to Shepard, and Shepard says, let's work this out, and he'll blow by and come to front court. Tries to dunk, no call. Now they get Stevens for the call. Way late. I don't know if it's a block, charge, what it was.
They called it a block.
Steven, and by the way, Shepard's down. That is not what we want to see. No, I meant they waited long enough.
Okay, so they called that a block on Fraley, which I don't think Fraley was in the play.
Fraley wasn't in the neighborhood. It was Duggar.
It was Gavin Stevens.
I meant Stevens. Excuse me. Yes. All right, Shepard's up. He's trying to walk it off, but he landed on the right wrist.
He was holding his head. I was a little worried about that for Mr. Shepard, but he seems to have recovered.
Nothing flagrant or anything about it.
No.
He left with knowing intentions, and he buries a free throw, 6 in a row. He knew the contact was coming.
Yeah, he was wanting to bring the house down, too, with the dunk.
He was ready for me to say dunk. That one stayed. He's got 19, and the lead's 12 again with $1:39 to go in the third. Travis will exchange with Fraley, and they'll just play pitchy catch. Stevens in the corner. Fraley finds Sloan, 12-footer, shot it too hard. His head might be hurting, but there's nothing wrong with his legs. Shepard, nice rebound. Lost it, got it back. Pulls up from 22, shot it too hard. Another rebound by Sloan. Fraley, Travis, deep three. No. Shepard. Now we've turned into I can sprint up the floor faster than you can. Three from the corner by Brock. No. Rebound Stevens. He'll pull it up and wait on help. John Fraley may have grabbed him. I'm not
Gavin
sure.
Stevens, okay, they've lost that opportunity. Gavin Stevens wide open, asking for the ball over there.
Down the lane, Fraley lost it. They're going to say somebody guilty of a hack. I'm going with Harris. What do you think?
I think it's Davidson.
You think it's Davidson?
And you're right.
Team's fifth. So Pulaski has committed 6.
That's what I have.
That means free throw, no good by Fraley. So for the final 1 quarter and 40.6 seconds, North will be in the bonus. Pulaski still 1 away from then getting to shoot the bonus. Fraley missed both of them. Harris with the rebound. Those we mentioned in the opening are huge.
They really are.
12-point game. My memory tells me that it was timeout North Laurel. Is that?
That's what
I'm going to go with that. Timeout on the floor, Michael.
Henderson Chiropractic is committed to relieving your pain using the true principles of chiropractic care. Their caring, helpful team strives for excellence through extraordinary service and patient education. Dr. Henderson provides chiropractic care for injuries that occur during sports, auto accidents, work-related activities, or just everyday wear and tear. The experience you need for the results you want, that's Henderson Chiropractic. And Rick Barker and Galby Realty and Auction, names you know, names you can trust. Real estate and auction services for farm, commercial, residential, and personal. Galby Realty and Auction has 49 years of experience in the real estate and auction business, and they're ready to put that to work for you. Go online at galbyrealty.com for more information. And keeping stats and the correct score is important to players, coaches, and fans, and the same can be said about keeping your taxes and finances in order. For over 26 years, Randall D. Turpin CPA has been doing just that. If accounting is not your thing, then let the pros at Randall D. Turpin CPA do it for you. Proud sponsor of the Randall D. Turpin scoreboard, located on Parkers Mill Road in Somerset.
What an atmosphere, Michael. I think that you and I would probably volunteer to come do a game every night.
Yeah.
If we could be in this atmosphere.
This is electric.
Now, if you're Pulaski, you've got to start to carve into this lead. You're down 12. North has the basketball. You have got to get this under double digits sometime pretty soon. Brock has it. He'll hand it back to Sizemore, and they're going to start the offense. Stolen away, but Duggar put it up and in. Reckless with the basketball, Duggar. Third point of the game.
That was
back
big.
to 10. That was huge. 7 seconds. Shepard down the lane, pulls up, step back, shot it short. No. Lancaster has a rebound. We have 3 quarters in the big book. 55-45 North Laurel on the Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Has much to offer. Enjoy it. Follow your dreams. Start a new business or expand an existing one. I'm Michael Bush, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. Come find out why more businesses are choosing United Cumberland.
Welcome back to North Laurel High School. Jaguars lead the Maroons 55-45. We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter. And, Mike, before we do that, let's thank a few people for allowing us to come over here and cover this game. First time I think Lake Carmel Sports has took the show on the road, and I think it's been a success.
Well, let's thank, first of all, Pat and Jeremiah for coming with us and doing all the behind-the-scenes work.
Yes, sir.
You and I, Haley Ratliff here at North Laurel, the athletics director, Nate Valentine, the head basketball coach, just everybody, Mike Black, the principal, everybody has reached out to us, and it's had a good feel to it.
Been a privilege, and thanks to our sponsors for making it possible.
Amen. Please tell them thanks when you see them. And I will be playing the tuba this quarter. Travis is going to start it North in a 2-3 zone to start the quarter. Sloan has it trapped in the corner. Travis spin it in the corner. That's Duggar. Missed the 3, but Sloan comes away with the rebound, finds Travis. 3, no. Harris couldn't get it, but Shepard will. He'll bounce off 3 player. Oh, my. Over the top to Davidson. My friends, that's an assist. That's a quarter. That's not a dime. How about that off the dead run? About 70 feet. I liked it. Stevens, 3 ball, no. Davidson rebound. Here he comes. No help. He looks at a 3, and I think he said, never doubt it that Sizemore will take the deep 3. Sloan battles with Harris, and they're going to say it went off Harris. So Sloan, get credit. He'll get to step out of bounds, bring it in for Pulaski. 7:08 to go in the ball game. Pulaski down a dozen. Duggar to Sloan. And Stevens kicks it on the baseline. Lancaster shot it too hard. Travis put it in and got fouled. Nice play. That takes a whole lot of strength. The foul is on Harris, his second.
I got 3 on him.
Okay, good. That's 6 on both teams, so everybody shoots the bonus from this point on. Travis missed a free throw. Shepard has a rebound. Technically, Brock tipped it to him, but I don't think anybody's going to quibble with that. Sizemore tries to get it inside. Brock lost it out of bounds. Stevens hit the deck. The official had 2 choices. Do I call the foul or do I say it did not go off Stevens?
No, it didn't. I think there were 2 missed calls there, but A, B, or C, and they chose C, but whatever.
Door number 1.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not going to beat the point. It just might have been a bad call.
It was video. You all saw it.
Yeah, exactly. Well said. Shepard has it. He'll come off a Davidson screen. They're going to get Stevens for the reach, and that's 4, right?
Yeah.
His ball, his house, and you can't do that. You can't reach across somebody like that. I don't mean that disrespectfully. I mean that anywhere you go in the other guy's gym, you don't get that call. Shepard has hit another free throw. Can you work with me here? He's got 8 points in the second half. He's 8 of 8 at the line. No, he's 9 of 9 at the line. 12-point game. We go to 6.5. Here comes Travis. North still in his 2-3 zone. Sloan, 3 deep, yes.
Nice assist by Bryson Duggar right
there.
there.
Sure was. Shepard can't get away. Pulls up from 19. Shot it too hard. And Duggar has a rebound. Pulaski a chance to cut this down to where it hadn't been in a while. Stevens, 3, no. Sloan with a rebound. Travis, John Fraley says run thumbs down. They are running thumbs down. It's a 1-4 set. Travis showed the jumper but didn't. Gets it back. Puts it on the deck. Goes in on Davidson. Pulls up. No. Davidson's got a rebound. Duggar's got a foul. Free throw time.
That's tough.
Duggar did reach across and bumped into him. So. John Fraley did not agree with the call. 9-point game. Davidson, I've got him with 18 on the game. I've got him with 19 on the game.
Refresh my screen and double check what I have.
Davidson again. Perfect. He's in the neighborhood of 20.
Yep, that's what I've got as well.
5.5 to go. Pulaski down 11. They need a run. Williams will spin away from Brock. Stolen by Shepard. Going to go in on Sloan. Sloan blocked it. They called a foul on Sloan, and to be honest with you, 2 things about that play. Sloan could have really made that a car wreck if he wanted to.
Yeah.
Chose not to, and I thought he almost got away with a clean block.
I did too. Again, we've got video. We'll let you judge.
We had a
for
pretty
yourself.
good angle on that.
We did.
Maybe. Shepard, free throw is, say it with me, good. That's 10 in a row. 12 of 12 by my count for the game. Let's say maybe one more. 13 out of 13 in the game. Duggar in, Williams out. 13-point game with 5:19 to go. Pulaski possessions are going to start to get important. Sloan will bring it up against Harris. North's gone back man-to-man. They've dropped out of that zone. Crossover by Stevens. Blow by, lay it in. Big boy move. That was sweet.
It really is. He's as athletic as they come as well.
That was a true blow-by.
Another player.
Shepard with Duggar. Shepard bounces off of Sloan. Shepard creates a lot of contact, but he's good at keeping his balance. Drives on Sloan, put it in. He's a junior, by the way. Duggar is being held by Brock.
I was going to say a second ago, Stevens is a player that I don't know what his college prospects are, but he's a kid that can play.
He's starting to get some offers.
Yeah, I hope so.
Oh, he's going to play. I hate to say Pulaski missed a free throw, but they did, and Shepard with the rebound, threw it away. Stolen by Duggar, threw it away. Picked up by Brock. That was a gift that you just wouldn't accept. Brock to Shepard. Again, you've got Shepard and Davidson on the floor, going to handle it a lot, and both shoot plus 80% at the line. Davidson to the free throw line, spin move, lost it. Duggar got the kick away. Pulaski, Lancaster loses the handle, and here comes Shepard. Crossover between the legs. Davidson will blow by, wrap around, lay it in. It's not panic time, but you're down 15. That's the biggest lead of the game. 3:35 to go. Pulaski threw it away again. Stole it away by Brock. Here comes Shepard to the front court. Crossover. There's that man, Sizemore. Buried a three. He has 5 threes on the game. 70-52. North with the lead. 3:23 to go here on the Randall D. Durkin scoreboard.
You are watching Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services High School Basketball. Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services made it their mission to be the trusted leader in promoting mental health in Kentucky for the last 22 years. Stay healthy at home with counseling services for children and adults using your phone or computer. Call Intrust at 606-676-0638 to get services started today from anywhere in Kentucky. You can always visit their Facebook page at Intrust Healthcare Counseling Services to learn more about how they can help you or your family today. At Intrust, your mental health matters. And as a local Somerset Chevrolet Buick and GMC dealer, we offer all of our customers a huge selection of both new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Don Franklin Chevrolet Buick GMC takes pride in the vehicle you drive, the service we offer to customers, and the products we sell. View our inventory, schedule a test drive, and find out how we can save you money on a new vehicle. Visit them at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family Dealerships. They treat you like family. And you are watching the Buffalo Wings and Rings video game of the week. Be sure to watch our next video game broadcast this Friday night. The boy and girl doubleheader at Southwestern versus Pulaski County. These Maroons, Buffalo Wings and Rings. Wings created your way, and always fresh, never frozen burgers.
That Ron Shaw Realtor timeout. Pulaski is getting to the point every possession is going to have to bear fruit. They're down 18. To say there was a flurry just before that timeout is an understatement. Duggar attacks Brock, can't get away. Travis might have scooted him, but got away with it. North again, man. Harris has Sloan in the pivot. They got it to Travis. He lost the handle. Threw it behind him. Sizemore comes away with the carom, and North can be patient if they choose. Brock has it. Sloan reaches out and grabs a piece of Shepard. I got Shepard a 12 out of 12 at the line. He's due to miss one, isn't he?
Well, law of averages.
Law of averages says you can't make them all. If you shoot it like he does, you can make a lot of them, though. 2:51 to go. 18 is the deficit if you just joined us. Shepard buried that one. So reverse psychiatry's not doing anything to him. And that one also. Crowd starting to file out. Inside Stevens missed a short one. Battle for the rebound. Guess who's got it? Shepard ahead to Davidson. Laid it in. Duggar can't get away. Tries to get it down low to Stevens. Now he gets it back on a carom. Lancaster. Sloan, straightaway three. Too hard. Rebound Shepard. Might have been over the back. Head of the pack to Brock. He'll pull it out. Cross to that man, Sizemore. That's 6 3-point baskets for Sizemore.
Wow.
Travis will shoot a three. Can't get it. Shepard another rebound. He's had a sack full.
North Laurel just flexing on them right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is a 25-point basketball game now. Davidson will pass up the three with $1:50 to go. And he's grabbed. Lancaster will get him. That's 2 shots, by the way. Pulaski North in the double bonus.
This has been a really good basketball game.
It was, and the score is going to not reflect.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah, that's.
Davidson missed a free throw. Everybody North has missed a free throw. There's a shocked silence in this gym. He got that one. Duggar. Lancaster. Shepard got a hand on it. Shepard stole it, took it in, laid it up, got it. Does the word smooth cross your mind when you see him play?
Yeah, it really does.
Travis, kick it inside to Sloan. Sloan lets the paratroopers go through. Missed it. Lancaster got the change and put it in. He's got 10. Brock's going to walk it to front court. Well, after an exchange of passes with Sizemore. Shepard splits the defense down the middle. Guess what? 3 ball from the corner, no good. Harris got it. Sizemore missed a 3, but Harris got the rebound. They get it inside to Harris. Nice dish from Davidson. And Harris has the deuce. We're under a minute. Shot short. Davidson comes away with it. Waits on some help. Now he'll give it to Sizemore. The North crowd on their feet. A well-deserved ovation. Sizemore over the top to Shepard, and they didn't give him enough air for the dunk. 25 seconds. Davidson has it in the corner. He'll take it back to Brock, back to Davidson. Pulaski will not foul. Davidson will not take the layup. We go under 10 seconds. This one's going to go final. I got my money's worth. I hope you did too. This is a heck of a basketball game. 82-54, North Laurel is your final on your Randall D. Turpin CPA scoreboard.
Has much to offer. Enjoy it. Follow your dreams. Start a new business or expand an existing one. I'm Michael Bush, Vice President and Chief Credit Officer. Come find out why more businesses are choosing United Cumberland.
Cash? Well, look no more. Alton Blakely's got cash? Is that cash, Daniel?
Yep.
And you're giving cash?
Yep. For real? Yep.
Why not? Then on down to Alton Blakely, where selling your car is as easy as ABC. If you have a vehicle you'd like to sell or trade, it's fast and easy to get paid. And we'll give you top dollar. Visit Alton Blakely today. All the best since 1965.
Here at Citizens National Bank, we still take pride in treating each and every customer like we would want to be treated. Our employees are here to help you navigate the confusing lending process and determine which type of home loan best suits you. Schedule an appointment today. We have highly qualified loan officers ready to serve you.
We, the people of this great land, are resilient and will get through this. And buying and selling is the real stimulus. Land and real estate are the premium investments, and they're not just making any more land. At Ford Brothers Auctioneers, we'll get you the most for your property with live, online, and multi-parcel auctions. Selling farms, homes, developments, and commercial properties for top dollar. Give us a call or online at FordBrothersInc.com.
Out here in the real world, we've spent too much time waiting around and wondering if we'll ever get to be what we really want to be. Now it's time to move forward. And with a little help from Somerset Community College, you can finish that degree or start a whole new life as an IT VIP, a healthcare hero, and more. In less time and for less money than you think. The time is now. The place is here. Never underestimate you.
Since 1988, Toyota of Somerset has been serving and supporting our local communities. We want you to know that we are here for you and your family. Someone you can trust. Someone you can count on. Now and for the better days to come. Trusted, loyal, dedicated, helpful, and consistent. Toyota of Somerset. Come see us or visit us online at toyotaofsomerset.com.
And welcome back to North Laurel High School, where tonight 18-16 at the end of one quarter. North led 36-30 at the half. 55-45 North led at the end of three, and this one goes on 82-54 North Laurel at the end. Not repetition or not a rendition of what truly transpired. This was a well-played basketball game.
Yes, sir.
North hit a flurry in the middle of the fourth quarter, and Pulaski just did not have an answer. But you've joined us tonight here on LakeCumberlandSports.com. We want to thank everybody here at North for their accommodations, and we want to remind you that Entrust Counseling Service is hiring statewide as well as right here in Somerset. If you're a therapist looking for a great full or part-time position, visit their website at entrust-healthcare.com. At Entrust, your mental health matters. We also want to thank the Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships, our presenting sponsor. They treat you like family. As a local Somerset Chevy Buick GMC dealer, they offer all their customers a huge selection of both new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs. Don Franklin Chevrolet Buick GMC takes pride in the vehicle you drive, the service we offer to customers, and the products we sell. Fewer inventory. Schedule a test drive. Find out how you can save money on a new vehicle. Visit them at any of their 4 Somerset locations or on Facebook at Don Franklin Somerset Family of Dealerships. They treat you like family. I'm going to go ahead and start my work on a player of the game on the offense and the defensive side of the ball. But Michael, I think, has some stats for us.
On the evening, Pulaski County shoots 22 of 55 for 40%. North Laurel 26 of 55 for 47%. Three-point baskets, Pulaski 4 out of 20 for 20%. North Laurel 8 out of 25 for 32%. Free throws, we talked about that being a key. Pulaski County 6 out of 11 for 54%. North Laurel 22 out of 23, 95%. That'll get it done. Rebounding the basketball, Pulaski County had 27 rebounds to North Laurel's 29. Offensive rebounds, Pulaski had 8, North Laurel had 7. Assists, Pulaski ended the night with 7, North Laurel's 11. Steals, Pulaski had 7, North Laurel had 8. Blocks, North Laurel had 3 blocks, Pulaski did not register 1. Turnovers, personal fouls, Pulaski was called for 19, North Laurel was 10. That did factor in because the free throws certainly factored into the outcome of this game. Individual statistics, Gavin Stevens leads the Maroons with 16 points on 1 out of 6 from three-point range, 6 out of 16 overall. Caleb Sloan had a nice night, 13 points, 6 out of 14 from the floor.
He had 9 rebounds as well and a couple steals. Caden Lancaster had 10 points. Zach Travis also had 10 points. And the Maroons get 4 in double figures. Bryson Duggar came off the bench and really provided a spark, had 3 points. Barrick Williams had 2. Carson Fraley played and failed to score, and so did Jace Fry. For North Laurel, Reed Shepard led all scorers with 29 points. Mike, you mentioned it. He was 15 out of 15 from the foul lines. What I've got, 0 for 6 from three-point range, and I think you got to credit Pulaski's defense there. Ryan Davison had 25 points. He was 7 out of 8 from the charity stripe. He missed their only foul shot. No one shot any except for Davison and Shepard. Davison was 9 out of 14 from the floor overall. Clay Sizemore, I like his stat line, 6 out of 13 from the field. Ask me what is from the three-point range, it was the same, 6 out of 13.
Exactly.
18 points. Brody Brock had 6 points on 2 out of 4 from three-point range. Caden Harris, 4 points, but he plays big, and it just doesn't show up in the stat line for North Laurel. And Chase Dodson and Kyler Elza played and failed to score. Mike, this was a great high school basketball environment. 2 really good teams. The final score won't show how tight this contest was, but the foul line allowed North Laurel to separate itself, and that's what they did.
I'm going to ask you one rhetorical question, then we'll go ahead and give out some hardware and thank some people. If you're going to shoot 95% at the line, you want your 2 best free throw shooters to shoot all of them.
That's exactly right.
That's exactly what happened.
That's exactly what they did.
Again, North Laurel's a good basketball team. I don't think that is a surprise to anybody. They've played a top-shelf schedule all year. That's not a surprise to anybody. They've got a couple of the best players in the state floating around out here, but they've got some role players and support players. And tonight, if you looked at Sizemore, every time he teed it up, I thought it was going in. He just had that look. Good win for them. For Pulaski, okay, you're 23-1. You can do one of 2 things. You can go home and let this one stick in your gut, or you can throw this one away and say, next game we're going to be 1-0.
Well, you asked me at the beginning of the broadcast how I felt about a loss.
Yep.
I think Pulaski needed one. Nothing wrong with losing against a top-shelf opponent, and it puts a chip on your shoulder, allows you to refocus. And so I know Coach Fraley is never going to lose focus regardless. You play them one at a time, and this one, they didn't come out on top. They go back to the drawing board, go back to the lab. They're going to play another one, another crosstown game on Friday. I don't know if they've got a game in between, but Southwestern on Friday night. We're going to bring it to you.
Let's see. We'll go ahead and give out some awards. Our United Cumberland Bank Defender of the Game. I think you and I have agreed that Caden Lancaster will be our United Cumberland Bank Defender of the Game.
Since 1906, United Cumberland Bank held firm to a singular focus that the business of each person who graces our doorway or drive-through is worthy of our full time and attention. We take pride in the hundreds of years of total combined experience among our fellow bankers and offer this experience back to our customers through our commitment to excellence in all that we do. Member FDIC, that's United Cumberland Bank.
And to answer your question, they do not play again before Friday night. They play at Southwestern.
Yes, sir.
Games at both. That's a boy. You said a boy-girl doubleheader.
Yes, sir.
Both of them here on Lake Cumberland Sports.
Yes, sir. Video. We'll bring it to you
Our
live.
offensive player, 13 points, 9 rebounds. Caleb Sloan will be our offensive player of the game tonight.
He played big time. He came to play. Really nice game from Caleb Sloan. Gavin Stevens gets a shout out as well. He played big time. Got in foul trouble, but the young man kept playing hard. Got to be, happy with some of the aspects here, but obviously you want to just play out differently. But nothing to hold your head about. This was a really good ball club.
Oh, absolutely. And if you're Pulaski County, you just said it. You get on the bus. It's not really that long of a bus ride home.
No.
You get home, you take a shower, you look at things and say, okay, that one's behind us. We got to start getting ready for Southwestern, for the district, for the region. Their goals are still the same they were before they came over here.
You bet.
Except the undefeated piece has been removed from that. And like you said, it may be a blessing.
I think so. I don't think you need that baggage going into tournament time. That's just me.
Let's thank Somerset Community College for sponsoring our offensive player of the game. I have had a great time tonight. I look forward to this one. It did not disappoint. I got to see what I wanted to see tonight, and we want to thank every one of our sponsors and the folks here at North Laurel, and Pat and Jeremiah for what they did for us, because you and I just got to sit here and talk about a ball game.
And watch a really good ball game.
We did.
Yes,
for
sir.
Mike, I'm Mike. For all of us at Lake Cumberland Sports, once again, Pulaski County comes in on the short end to North Laurel. Their undefeated string win at 23 on an 82-54 night. For all of us at Lake Cumberland Sports, good night, everybody.